Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Monster Prom Second Term DLC. And we found a police report from the store. I actually didn't know it was something I could buy, but apparently I could. So now we are chasing a new secret storyline with Vera. And what do I need? I think I need some charm. Yes, let's go get some charm with the legendary epic dodgeball match. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her that the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding a reason to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. That's so nice. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And +2 charm. You see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed, so you decide to go over and talk. Not another dick pic. I mean, I know that's what you've got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still, not a fan of dick pics. Not at all. When are you guys going to learn? Dicks are gross. Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me. I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm going to put it in a folder called Sad Losers, and then delete the folder. And then I'll probably set the phone on fire just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy so he'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener. Darling, I'm not unpleasant, hopefully. Go for the burn. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function or maybe a microscope attachment? Destroy his life. Photoshop all the pics into silly-looking monsters, make it the start of a weird kid show, and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick. This one? Oh, not so creative. Damn it! So your solution to this is for me to make a career out of it? Do you realize you're basically making it so I'll have to spend the rest of my life depending on this fool's dick? And if I get lucky and he doesn't send me any more, I'd need to start asking for them. I would be financially married to this dude's dick. Does that sound good to you, genius?
Goodbye.
Be my guest and go marry his dick yourself. Oof. Well, that definitely backfired, yes. Next time, let's try not to mix dicks and kids. Doesn't seem like a smart move. Yeah. Good point. You lose -2 fun and -1 creativity. Damn it. I thought that would have been connected to money. Fuck. Okay, well, I will try and score some more points with Vera like this. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious-looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sorry, just your imagination. Ugh. It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it is for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts princesses to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. Oh yeah, I know. And I've always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me up with a true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this, okay? Oh, I will, honey. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There's plenty of eligible princes on hotprincessfinder.com. Hot Prince Finder? Oh, shit. Wrong answer. Well, hopefully that didn't do too much damage. That's not what I... A finder? What, princess? What is this sorcery? I must see it at once. You pull up the website on your phone. You've already got it bookmarked for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Goodness! It even lists their pedigrees. And you're right, not all of them are even looking for sleeping princesses. This one is only looking for a princess who is a frog. That will be much simpler to achieve. I only need to anger a minor witch. This isn't what I was going for at all. God, if you're that hungry for dick, just buy a damn hooker. Dick? Who said anything about dick? Royal marriage is strictly a business arrangement. When it comes to romance, we are free to make our own decisions. Well, that's good news for you, especially since Miranda seems to really like your suggestion. Well, I wasn't going to charm Miranda in this game, but it's okay.
Let's do this!
It's okay, let's do this. I need boldness, I need fun, I'm low on everything else except smarts. God damn it. Okay, let's go for fun and do that half an hour raid that we so often start. And we have 300 people there. Someone summons demons from nightmare dimensions. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a red party and I gain +2 fun. You spot Polly trying to figure out whether Liam or Zoe is the purplest. This seems like a better use of your times than learning, so you join in. Okay, well, obviously Zoe is the most vivid shade of purple. But this isn't about shade, Polly. This is about the concept of purpleness itself. Oh, I ate the concept of purpleness back when I ruled the Netherrealms. That's why I'm so purple.
Huh?
But my suspenders are purple. But what is purple, really? Discuss! Just then, that walking suit of enchanted armor that claims to be a high school student comes clanking into the conversation.
Fellow student is in
What
the
up,
house.
fellow kids? Asking each other questions? I see, that's lol. I have a question we can all have fun time trying to answer. Which one of Vera's crimes is the crimiest? Hold on. Did you just describe something as lol? Are you having a stroke? Go.
Eat my
What?
pants.
No way. Eat my pants. I'm just an ordinary, healthy 16-year-old high school student like yourselves, twerking. Eat your pants. 16?
Huh?
Student? Who at this school is 16? I thought high school students were supposed to be in their 20s at least. That's what I learned from watching the human documentary Saved by the Bell. Yeah, the renowned documentary Saved by the Bell is the guideline Monster Society used to build its successful educational system. Good. It looks like my cover is blown. I must confess, I am actually a 43-year-old There's no shame in being in your 40s and Polish. I'm in my 400s and with a great appreciation of Mid-European culture. I'm older than the mortal conception of time. I'm dead! You see, being a millennial dirtbag isn't about age, it's about a state of mind.
Huh.
But how can I achieve this mindset? Don't worry, we'll all help you. Especially Red. She's probably the most millennial of us all. I just might be. Sure, that's a thing. So, what's the one thing that really defines a millennial? To be a true millennial, you've got to be blamed for ruining an industry that was becoming obsolete anyway. To be a true millennial, you need a job so hard to explain that not even you are sure why you're getting paid. Oh, no, I think it's this one. Yeah. Just, I mean, that was the right answer. It doesn't matter if it was, like, correct in this game. But, yeah, that's the millennial experience right there. Are you implying what I think you are implying? Ah, yes, Liam. It is time to bust up some antique butter churns. I was going to say undermine traditional news media by relying on boutique sources of information to keep current, but you said antique, so I mean...
Huh.
But dude, is that not vandalism?
It's not vandalism if you scream, "This isn't vandalism," while you do it.
I find this doubtful, and yet, if I decline, my cover may be blown. What shall I do? Now is not the time for internal monologues, my guy. Now it is time to smashing antique butter churns.
Let's bust a move.
Very well. This is not vandalism, bros. Liam gets many artful pictures of the wreckage. They look great on his Instagram and in Vera's blackmail folder. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Alrighty. Ooh. This is
Let's do this.
an interesting storyline. Okay, I probably should get some more boldness. Skip class and hang out in the bathroom because I respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, "I am bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And then gives you +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Ain't no party like a high school spooky high bathroom party, because a spooky high bathroom party has
Polly's high quality toilet wine.
yes, a classic part of spooky high life. I love it. It's so good to be part of things.
Oh, I wish more people thought like you, Zoe. My WC wine isn't the hit I thought it was going to be.
Maybe it's because you're brewing wine in a toilet.
Nah, that's not it. Thank you. Next.
Trick question. There is no reason it can't be bestseller. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. Even selling unsanitary alcohol to 20-something-year-old high schoolers. Especially that. In the end, doesn't WC just stand for we can? Honestly, I don't know. We don't use the abbreviation WC in Monster Bliss, so fuck it, maybe, I don't know. I'm all for using deceitful marketing schemes to trick gullible people out of their money regardless of the quality of what I'm selling, so I'm in. Oh my gosh, yes, I know all about spending too much money on things. You have no idea how much money I spend. Of course I do. I monitor the bank accounts of all spooky high students. What? What? Continue, by all means. Okay, anyway, whenever I buy things from exorbitant prices, it's because I'm incredibly invested in the people or characters associated with it. Like paying to 3,500 for a custom figurine of my human Sona from the game Human Prom.
That's it. We need to create mascot for my WC wine. Who would get everyone emotionally invested at spending those monster dollars? Invent a cute, cuddly character to hook your product. Wally the Wasted Walrus. Get an endorsement from a millionaire mommy and trendsetter Chad Chaddington. This might be okay. I don't know. My stats are horrible. Let's go with... Oh god. I don't know. Mascot? He sounds adorable already. Yeah, let's find a really great artist to design Wasted Valley for us, and then we can pay them in exposure. I know, Scott. The art will be a valuable investment for Polly's wine business, so I will happily finance this endeavor as long as I get a cut of the profits and the artist gets paid, because artists should always be paid. Oh, thank you, Vera. I like you. And they can have all the free toilet wine they want.
I'll put that in the ad I'm posting.
Really?
No.
Oh,
I think this is one situation in which it's better that the artist hired does not sample the product first. You hire your classmate Vincent Viperfish, a monstrous half snake, half barracuda, to do the art. His art is amazing, which is really impressive considering that neither his viper lineage nor his fish lineage gave him hands. But you know better than to ask logics questions at Spooky High. Before long, Vincent Viperfish's masterpiece is complete and gorgeous. Life has been breathed into Valley the Walrus.
He's so amazing. Do you think he'd want to join sports team with me? His muscles are beautiful.
He's fictional, Scott.
Oh, do fictional people not like sports?
No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. My WC line is flying off the proverbial shelves and literal toilets.
No time for proverbial shelves, Polly. My phone is ringing off the proverbial hook with people who want to make a Valley TV show and Valley musical, and that thing that above all else is the pinnacle of artistic media. A multiplayer dating simulation starring Valley the Wasted Walrus. Oh, a multiplayer dating sim? Sounds lucrative. And it is. You get +3 money because your mommy made you negotiate for a % of profits before Valley Prom was released on Smoke. Thanks, Reds Mama. Indeed. Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. So I kind of want to go to Dimitri here, but let's keep charming Vera. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup buckets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow the side entrance? Blow up the alarms and blow up the safe. Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing?
Damien points out at the kosher dill pickle in front of the wall labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat.
Can we blow him up?
No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Red, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us.
Luckily, you are a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, eat the pickle. Rob the bank myself. Quick as a flash, you take the cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You ride back to school and dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class. Taking advantage of a personal friendship for illicit profit. I have never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share. You nod sexily. I don't know how to nod sexily. I don't know how to do anything sexily.
Hey, where's my cut?
I'll cut your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school's cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on. This game is horrible. I mean, gorgeous, but kinda horrible. Okay, let's do this. I think I need more charm. Yeah. That day, in an epic dodgeball match, the match isn't as important as the human interactions with it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your classmates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. You spot Damien, Calculester, and Scott all talking to that shady suit of armor that's been lurking around the school. You get a little bit closer to make sure they're not snitching on Vera's weapon of crimes.
And that's how Calculester convinced everyone that he was an actual student instead of a library computer.
Achieved.
Affirmative. My success was in part due to their clever disguise I used to pass as a student.
That disguise was so good. Maybe even too good. Ever since then, we've all been super careful to never be fooled by this guys again. Yeah, I pity the poor bastard who tries to pass as a student now. There's no way they could trick us. Anyway, enough about that unrelated anecdote. Will you buy us booze? But, bros, buying alcohol for persons under 21 years old of age is illegal, and as a Polish person, I'm opposed to illegal activity. I'm over 21 years old of age. Damien is too.
I am only 1 year old, but I am very mature for my age.
The problem is that I've been banned from the liquor store ever since I used it as a jousting practice. And I just have a really hard time buying things. It's like, do you spend the money or do you eat it? Who's to say?
Loser.
Come on, dude. Alcohol is not that bad. Stop being so PC.
That is me. I'm a PC.
PC? Police cop? Nope, that's me, that's for sure. It's just, wieners don't do drugs, and alcohol is, technically a drug? Oh, lame. Find a way to convince this guy to buy everyone booze. Alcohol isn't for drinking, it is to treat a wound. This wound, then stab Damien. We're just trying to support the local liquor store owner through the hard times. You believe in small businesses, don't you? This is boldness. I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know. Oh crap. Oh, this is hard. This is so hard. Small businesses.
Yes!
Of course I do. Supporting small businesses is the dope thing to do. Well, Tom's Thumb and Guns and Liquors is the smallest business of all, and poor Tom, he's really struggling lately.
His profits have declined 42.9% during the current fiscal year.
And he's not making as much money as he used to make.
Lame-o.
That is the opposite of rad. Wait, I can't tell if you're angry or sad. Which one is it? Sad. Obviously, my real actual heart bleeds for this man and his tiny business. Ooh, I think the problem is that you don't have a face for us to read emotions of. Here, let me fix that. Ah, yes, I feel very emotional right now. It must be all my hormones.
No. In my experience, simulating emotion requires a touch more realism. Allow me to demonstrate.
Is it working? Do I look devastated? Ugh. Am I the only one at this fucking high school with any native artistic talent? Let me handle this. Ah, I can see again. This fills me with a joy. No, you're sad. Get it? Sad. Oh, it drew teardrops on his cheeks. Right, yes, I'm sad for the small business owner. I will now save the day by purchasing his alcohol. Ooh, that's what we're doing. Enough dress up, it's time to get turned up. You probably could have just bought the booze yourself, but then you wouldn't have gained +2 fun and +1 charm. Okay, but then, do I ask Vera to be my prom date? Or do I ask no one and maybe get the suit of armor? I don't know. This game is hard. Okay. Let's go for money. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive a lot of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 monies, but almost everything goes to cover the costs and you keep only 2. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred of all beings. You What, you thought we were going to dinner? No, silly, how am I supposed to make a profit at a dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money, there's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something very special with you. You see all those people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I've never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason why I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about stock market. Well, that's never stopped you before. So you tell her. Buy one of everything, sell it all we need is each other. One of everything? Oh. That has got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I've heard Scott talk about his favorite butts to sniff. One of every stock. Do you know how many stocks there are? You do not, in fact, know how many stocks there are. You guess. 6? Significantly more than 6. And most of them are things like Gremulous, day-old fish salads, and Shitty Business LLC. Oh, look, here's one called Moneyhole. It's a tech stock that promises to be a brand new way of basically setting your cash on fire. Or why don't I invest in this one? Racebook, the social network for racists. But even if I bought all these terrible stocks, it wouldn't nearly surpass my worst investment by far. All the time I've invested in you. Devastated, you flee home and order one of every flavor of ice cream. You lose -2 charm and -1 money. Oh, crap.
Damn it.
Well, hopefully not all is lost. Okay, Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for the wiggles coming from behind! Use that tongue! Go!
He does this every week or so, whenever my snakes need a meal. He seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of every snake statistic on a little index card. He's even giving them names.
Go, Slither! Go, Bendy! Go, Sanchez! Go, Snake!
Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolved it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring! This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contest.
Snake!
Eat that food and stay awake! No, I think this one is for Vera.
What? There's a more exciting sport than snake eating contest! You gotta tell me about it!
Oh, yeah. Earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time, with thousands of players in each game.
Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go?
Anywhere there's dirt.
Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places!
So many places that aren't here. Get going, sports that game or whatever.
I will, Vera. I will.
I swear, one of these days he's going to dedicate choking on his food is a sport and die. No, decide that choking on his food is a sport and die. Well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. The main thing on your mind right now is how Vera is smiling at you. Nice. Okay, evening. Last encounter. I think, charm and the epic dodgeball match. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of the moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, as that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. Not sure if that was a very charming thing to do, but still. But suddenly, you get distracted by some ruckus caused by Scott, who seems to be super enthusiastic about something.
I'm telling you, fellow student, I'm pretty sure Cindy is into you.
I don't know, Scott. She's the girlfriend of Johnny Karate, and I might be kind of old for her.
Nonsense, bro. She's a lich. She has like 200 years old or something.
Lame-o.
Oh, I'm not sure. Johnny Karate is already mad at us after we defeated his band in the rock band contest the other day.
Scott, god damn it, what are you doing?
Well, Vera, so the other day, fellow student and I were at the Battle of the Bands and Johnny Karate sabotaged our equipment, but then the fellow student rocked their best guitar solo ever, and then Cindy showed up and you'd never imagined what happened next.
Stop it, Scott. Can't you see that this guy isn't what he says to be? He's using the most obvious disguise ever.
Disguise? Oh, I don't know. But it's true you're the master of disguises, like last week when you dressed as a security guard to rob that bank. Aha! Be ready for a twist. You might have never seen this coming, but I'm not a student.
Now you're under arrest for,
Gasp!
You got me.
I am an undercover cop who has been astutely gathering proof of Vera Openly's crime empire, and you just gave me everything I needed to send her to jail once and for all. Fellow student, stop! Leave Vera alone! You say she has to go to jail because she's a criminal and an unethical person.
Unethical? Unethical?
But one time, I went to party with her in a very fancy attic, and she told me she would love to have a fancy attic herself one day. So I can assure you, Vera is not unethical. She's all about attics. Also, she might be a criminal, yes, but aren't we all criminals in our hearts?
Oh, Scott.
Yes, she might have committed murder and extortion and money laundering, but she used that very clean money to buy me some burgers last night, so I think her biggest crime has been the crime of caring for her friends. Haven't you committed that crime too? I know you did. I know deep down you care. And now you're telling me you weren't our classmate all this time, but an undercover cop. Do you know what I think? Maybe you thought you were a cop trying to catch Vera all this time, but in reality you were an undercover friend. Think about it. No, really think about it. My head is hurting a bit for talking so much thought at once. Scott, I didn't want to betray your trust, but you're a good person and I appreciate it. But it's my job.
Fellow student seems to have doubts. Maybe he just needs a gentle push in the right directions to stop Vera going to prison and stop Scott from being sad. If you stop being a fellow student, you'll have to stop using your signature kick-ass baseball cap. You look too good in that baseball cap just to give up on it now. You can't do this, fellow student. Remember all the good moments we shared over summer camp. Oh god. Oh god, no. No. I don't know. Shit. Oh god, I do hope I don't mess this up now. Oh. Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh, all the swear words in the world. This one might be charm. This one might be... I don't know. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Summer camp! No! Fuck! Ah! Messed it up. Summer camp?
Yes, remember? Damien was there, and maybe Dahlia.
Fantastic.
Ah, yes. What?
Isn't Monster Camp like the sequel of Monster Prom? You know, the one that got kickstarted around mid-2019?
We shared spooky stories around the campfire, snuck into the abandoned haunting manor of the woods, and won the ultimate camp dome.
Oh yeah, so many memories, that totally
Tubular.
happened. It was totally tubular. While they're too distracted remembering memories you're pretty sure never happened, Vera ties you up and puts you in a snake wig and some of her clothes.
Not bad.
Okay, now you look more fabulous than you have ever looked. You can repay me by going to jail for me, right?
Bye.
Bye. She leaves. No one realizes you're not Vera because apparently in this world all it takes to totally trick people is a wig, a baseball cap, or anything you put into someone's head. You go to prison. The silver lining is you do look more fabulous than you have ever looked. Still, you lose -2 boldness and -1 fun. Okay, I just messed that up totally. Crap. So let's just ask none of them. I will try to get that ending again. I will play this through again, do that very final encounter and see.
Let's do this!
Like, try to get a correct answer. You asked no one to the prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, in a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart. It's part of life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. Those who failed at least tried, and you, tonight you failed in your own way without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own right. Doubt will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it is gone. No, this is a video game. You can try and play again, you lucky bastard. Okay, lots of new things and new events and new outcomes, but I didn't get the secret ending, so I will go back and try to show that. Okay, I am back at the last encounter, but suddenly you get distracted by some ruckus caused by Scott, who seems to be super enthusiastic about something, and we had this dialogue already. Now this one was charm, I think. I don't have that much charm. Let's go with baseball cap. Oh yeah. Oh. Do you really mean it? If it keeps me from going to jail, then yes.
Are you kidding? You're the coolest kid in town, fellow student, and that baseball cap is part of your identity. Without it, who would you be? I guess Officer Enchanted Armor. No, this is absolutely not cool.
Lame-o.
But I want to be cool. This makes me sad. Does it? Hard to tell. Let me help. Thanks. But I can't keep the baseball cap and send Vera to jail.
No, that's against the rules. Also, sending Vera to jail also makes you sad.
Does it?
Yes, let me show you.
What? Vera is right. Look at this mirror, fellow student. You are sad. I am. You should listen to your feelings, fellow student, even if they're just made of crayon.
Stay fresh.
You're right. Maybe being a cop is just a defense mechanism because I'm afraid to give in into the adventure of youth? Yes. Sure. Scott and fellow student jump and high-five in the air while a rad air guitar riff sounds out of nowhere. They stay frozen in the air somehow. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness out of awesomeness of that moment. Vera leaves before fellow student changes his mind. Everyone wins. Okay, Monster Prom draws near. Okay. Let's try this. I'm not sure if I need to ask Vera out or go by myself. Well, I can just play this over anyway. One more time if I mess this up now. So let's try with none of them first.
Here we go!
Yes.
Let's do this, okay? You ask no one to prom because who needs a date for prom when you can go stag with your most tubular friend ever?
Haha, yes! Woohoo! Hey, Red! You wanna go to prom together as coolio friends? That's so fleek! I was so focused on being an undercover cop that I forgot that life isn't about justice, it's about being tubular! Bros before laws! Yeah, no, wait, how, what? Insert outdated hand signatures here. We should have crazy adventures and high fives forever!
Bust a move.
Let's bust a move! And you live a totally tubular life. You all made an oath that you would lose your virginity during that summer. And it was super easy since all you seem to do in this game is flirt and fuck monsters, so most of you weren't even virgins to begin with. This would be an issue for fellow student who had totally forgotten he had a wife and 3 children back at home. But that would be a problem to care about in the fall, because that summer was
Bunga.
flick. Yay! You won the Battle of the Bands. You worked together in burger joint even if it meant fellow student had to leave the force. And by the end of the summer, fellow student and Cindy kissed. Johnny Karate was so mad. Lol. Okay, got that secret ending. Yeah. But yeah, that was a bit different than I thought. Oh, and now look, the fellow student is right there. I'm not sure if he was there all this time, but I noticed him now. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Polly graduated from doing a lot of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can be he's into a lot of weird stuff too. I think there is a word missing. You can be sure he's into a lot of weird stuff too. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh, okay. That was an interesting storyline. Not perhaps my favorite of the new storylines here. I did prefer Zoe's cult ending and the Calculester storyline in general a little bit more to this. But, well, it was fun nonetheless. And yes, as always, I do love this game. So yeah, thank you once again for watching this episode of Monster Prom Second Term DLC, and as always, if you want to see more, I am more than happy to play more of this on my channel. I really like this game, and I'm going to play this anyway, let's be honest, so yeah, I can record this for you if you want to. Do let me know. And yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.